Alrighty guys, we're going to do a different kind of video today. I won an auction for some foreign coins and the pictures on it were horrible. They actually only showed about 1.5 pages. I'll throw the pictures up so you can kind of see what I was bidding on. So you can see there really wasn't too much detail on what I was bidding on. So I ended up paying 40 bucks for the auction. Not sure if I got my value or not, but had to get the folder. Just came in the mail today. I opened it up, took it out, and we'll take a look at it together. So this is really some of the few coins I was able to see. I was able to see that we had some Canadian silvers. I thought this was a Canadian silver, and it actually is. I saw that these ones down here said bicentennial. Wasn't sure what they were. So I went for it, and then they also showed like a half shot like this where you could see part of the backs of the first page and this page here. This one was not really easy to see, and I couldn't make out the details on what the words said. So I'm pretty happy with these two pages. The Canadians, I think I probably got my value back just in silver. And then when I opened it, I was shocked to find out that there is a third page. This has Mexican currency, has actually some more Canadians, has some old Chinese coins, and has some 1800 stuff from the Philippines and France. This is actually a Napoleon III coin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bust through this whole thing, look this stuff up, see if it's actually marked right, kind of see what it's made of, what the current values might be, and I'll come back and we'll do a total overview. I'm going to update the flips because these flips are pretty beat up. A lot of these staples are rusted and stuff. The book smells old, and it smells kind of musty, like it might have been stored someplace where it wasn't 100% dry. So I want to make sure that all the coins don't deteriorate any more than they may have already. So I'll be back with some new pretty pages, and I'll let you know whether I got a good deal or whether I lost money. Look forward to talking to you soon. Alrighty guys, got the coins all sorted and gone through. I started off with the Canadians. The Canadians, I had a number of large cents. These ranged of value from, you know, a couple of bucks to the highest one was around $8. And then we had your standard size cents. These are all bird cents that are marked uncirculated. They're all copper, and they're also not very valuable. Even in uncirculated, they might fetch $1. Then we had some silver. We had 10 cents from 54, and then 2 5 cents. One of the 5 cents is silver, one of them is nickel. And then we had the 50-cent pieces, which were all silver. So the value on this page, based upon what I could find market value, was around 78 bucks, and the melt value is around 20. Okay. The next one is stuff from the UK. We got a farthing from 1881, 3 pence, which is silver, from 1911. We got a 1939 sixpence and a half crown, which is actually nickel. It's not copper nickel, I should say. It's not silver, which I think surprised me a little bit. The market on those 4 coins is around 20 bucks, or melt value is only $2. This next one is the Mexican coinage. We got an 1890 centavo, 1906 centavo, and a 1944 5 centavos. These are all copper bronze, and they're all not very expensive. These, the most expensive one would be this one, and it might be worth $4, but for the most part they're worth $1 or $2. So I said the market value on those coins was about $6. Then we had these coins from France. These first ones are actually from Napoleon III. This is 1853, 5 centimes, 1856, 1817 is got silver in it, and then they had a token in there, which is a regional French coin. I couldn't find much on that. I think it's worth about $5 based upon what I saw other ones selling for online. Then we had a 1919 50 centimes, which was silver, and then the 1950 and 51, those were with copper aluminum, and then 1955 was copper nickel. The value on this page was about $23 market if I was to sell all of these, and then melt value is about $3. The next sheet's a little fuller because it's when I had smaller versions from different countries. Oops. We had some Spain coins, which were from the late 1800s. We had, that's actually Spanish as well. It had been a larger one of them, pesetas. Then we had a Cuban coin. All of these were just worth anywhere from 50 cents to a couple of bucks. Then we had some coins from Haiti, and those were both silver, and those are both worth, I mean, these were a little bit more valuable. They have anywhere from $2 to $4 of melt, and they're worth about $8 to $16. This is the most expensive coin on the page, and the market on this is around 30 bucks, and the melt is 9. Then we have a smaller Panamanian one, which was market value is about 10, and the melt's about 350. Then we had some coins from Argentina, Brazil, 2 from the Philippines, one of them being silver. We had some coins from Greece, from Poland, from Japan, from West Africa. All of those weren't very expensive, anywhere from $1 to maybe $3. And then we had 4 coins, or 3 or 4 coins. 3 coins from Italy, which were worth basically a couple dollars a piece, even though they're very old. And then we got another token, and this was, again, I couldn't find much of a price. It looks like it's about $5 on the market. So this page, simply because it was full, would have a market of about $104 and a melt of about $20. And then the last page, I don't even know how to pronounce this country. It's in Africa, and these are nickel steel cents. I left these 2 in the originals because they were still in pretty good shape, and the person had marked what they had paid for it as well as the grade, so I left those alone. But I did redo this one because on all the ones that I did, on the back, actually this one's a bad example because I couldn't find any more information on, I put whether they had American silver weight, who the person on the coin is, and then the mintage if I could find it. And most coins I was able to find it. We also found a 1923 from Russia, 1938 from Netherlands, and then 3 coins. I believe these are going to be Chinese Dynasty Cash, they're called. I couldn't find this exact print. I looked every place. I found something similar. The problem is, until you have the exact pattern matchup, it's hard to say what the value is, because these ones range from early AD, as in like 50 AD, and then but they go all the way up to the late 1800s. So I'm not sure how old they are based upon what I was looking at. I think they're about 1850, 1860-ish, and they're not super valuable, especially in the condition they are, but they're still a cool find. So that was the mix of coins that I got. Overall, I'm pretty stoked, man. This really adds to my collection. I don't plan on selling any of it. I plan on keeping it. I'm gonna just have a world coin book that just has a lot of the different coins, simply because I think it's fun to see what other countries are doing comparatively to what we're doing. It's always great to have stuff with silver, because that has value even if you don't appreciate the coin per se. But anyways, this lot I bought for 40 bucks at an estate sale, and based upon what I was able to research, I'm guessing that the market value on it, if I was to sell it, is more like 250 bucks. But the great thing is I've got $52 melt value of silver in this collection. So if nothing worse, I got my money back in silver. So I hope you appreciate this quick video about these coins that I did. I've actually got another auction that I bid on that I won last week. I have not received those yet. I'll do the same thing. When I get those, I'll show you how they got to me raw, and then I will sort through and get them. It's that particular auction, they aren't all going to be in flips, and they are definitely not going to be as organized as this one. They don't even come in a binder like this. They were just a picture of some coins in a flat rate box. So we'll see how that turns out. I paid 30 and change for it. When that video comes out, I'll say exactly what it is. I'd have to look it up. But I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, punch that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next hunt.